Alright guys, welcome back to more GTA Vice City. My name is Raven from the Sky. Happy to have you here with me today. Thank you for showing your support across the series. Keep showing the love, keep cranking these out.
Tommy, this is Donald Love. Donald, this here is Tommy Vercetti, the latest gunslinger to come to these parts. Now, Donald, you just shut up and listen, and you might learn something. Now, nothing brings down real estate prices quicker than a good old-fashioned gang war. Except maybe a disaster like a biblical plague or something, but that may be going too far in this case. You getting this down, you four-eyed prick? Now, recently a gang lord died. You disguise yourself and head on down and crash the funeral. Mix it up and then hightail it. You getting this down, Donald? Well, that ought to put the coyote in the chicken coop, huh? And then we'll just sit back and watch the prices tumble. Please move.
Actually, you know what?
It's my right as a person. Yes. Let's start with the obvious, yes? Is it moral to be naked? Yes! You can't stop me.
Well, I'm a mother, so I have to deal with this issue every day. My adorable kids have learned that it's wrong to be naked. When it's bath time, they know to put on a bathing costume. That's also the reason there are no mirrors in my house. Nudity leads to bad, naughty things.
Maurice, if I may interrupt, I haven't worn clothes since 1982. Clothes are seriously unnatural. Didn't you guys learn anything from the 60s? I had a revelation when I was on holiday in Germany. I'd always felt very constricted. Then it hit me like a slippery fish. Clothes are plain wrong. When you're born, you're not wearing any clothes. When you die, you're not wearing any clothes.
What?
I'm going to have to interrupt you there. What if you die at work? What if an enormous piece of machinery falls on you while you...
What's the matter with you, man? Don't have a week.
Look at this. You know what's funny? This style here has actually come back.
Quite frankly, have you been to the zoo? Animals are naked. If everyone were naked, there'd be no war. Everyone's complaining about crime and the theft of cars in the city. No one's ever stolen my car. No one's ever pickpocketed me. They've never even tried.
That's because you're a degenerate loony.
If the police were naked, it would set a great example to everyone. You can direct traffic and eat donuts entirely in the buff.
Maurice, this kind of immoral behavior is exactly why I'm building the Pastor Richard Salvation statue. Noah had an ark.
Yo, you in my way, dog! Move that piece of shit! You in the way!
Hold on, let's go around the back. Can we go around the back? We can. Forgot we can't climb walls.
You are as dream of being of the grave. There is no other way.
Where's my bike? Good God.
Sorry about that.
I'll just take your voodoo then. Thank you.
We need to build a place to escape these transgressions.
Whew. That's extreme stuff, Pastor. But we'll leave amateur eugenics for a minute and ask our other panelists. Jen, you're a mom, so you know everything. What is your thought on all this? And do you think Pastor Richard stole his ideas from a movie or book?
Oh, and this
Well,
was the, I forgot,
yes,
this
I
is the
am
first
a mom. My
GTA
kids
that
are very
you could
special.
pop tires.
So special, they go to special
You can
classes.
pop tires in
I teach my kids history to give them
GTA 3.
perspective.
They didn't have spike
Last
strips
night I was
either.
telling them about how Magellan sailed around the
They
Strait
have
of
bikes.
Magellan and met some friendly natives that gave him supplies. Then he had to kill all of them. And that's an important lesson about life. If you look at nature, you'll see many species that eat their children to protect them. This is especially true of hamsters. It's about putting the family first. That's really important to me, and where a lot of my morality comes from. And if you don't like it, find your own husband and stay away from mine, okay?
Okay, but, and excuse me if I sound a little confused here, but I don't think I understand.
Now, my morality comes from looking at history and biology and working...
It's only a little gun. Doing charity work, asshole.
Hey, Leo, I got some work for you.
This ain't Leo.
Hey, if Leo knows you got his phone, he's gonna kill you.
Maybe Leo's already dead. Maybe I killed Leo and took his phone. Did you ever think of that, prick?
You kill Leo? You almost have big cojones. Wanna work for me? Drop by my father's cafe in Little Havana, and we'll talk mano a mano.
Alright, Mus. I'm gonna save your Vera, mate.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know that wanker Diaz, the bugle meister? He's got your boy Lugs. Word is your mate tried to jump him. Didn't jump high enough, if you know what I mean.
Where did he take him?
Alright, alright.
In plain English.
Keep your party on. They got him across town to the junkyard. Bloody hell, you nutter!
We gotta go save Lance. Junkyard. Let's see what we get a rough draft of where we gotta go. We gotta cross islands. Okay. Across here. And go straight across. Put us closer to where he's at. Good thing we're in an furnace. Yeah, this is the Infernus that's in GTA 5. The Infernus Classic. It's called the Infernus Classic in GTA 5. I think this is the one that is based off of. I don't know if they got that spoiler option to see. I never bought it. And I looked at a video on it, but it was a while ago. I can't remember if they showed the spoiler option, because sometimes YouTubers are only go with the options they want, and they kind of skim through. You won't really get a good look at it. I guess you can pause the screen or whatnot, but I didn't do that, so.
Move that piece of shit!
What the heck is that? What they got? Oh, hedge. Look at all this money they drop. I need to get some armor. Picking up all this.
What are you gonna do about this?
What are you gonna do?
Okay, come on.
How?
No,
I did.
Diaz's man.
Man, you got to be... I have to go all the way back. First of all, I need to re-up on my health. Let me grab this car real quick. There was a car right... Forgot how crappy the darn physics or the engine they had was in these older games. We get so used to living in the palace, and then when you go back down to how crappy the older games were, man, it's frustrating.
I need a dime or $10 to get me on my feet. Come on, what you don't stand a chance. Who you nobody screws with Diaz's man. Come on, who you think you am? You don't stand a chance, mister. What you think, dickhead?
So since we're...
Your funeral, pal.
There goes my careful planning blown to shit. Thanks to you. You screwed up real good, Lance.
Yeah, see, now he knows.
Brother. What do you expect me to do, mow his lawns?
We're gonna have to take out that prick Diaz before he takes us out. You okay to use a gun?
Sure, I guess. Nice to see you too.
Let's get out of here.
If you guys play Vice City Stories, you play as Lance's brother. And Lance was like the square.
Hardly worth robbing.
Wow. So I guess he ended up being killed by Diaz. Because you do... It makes sense because you end up taking over Vice City as... what's it? God, what is his name? I think it's Victor? It's been a while. They need to re-release that for PS4. Do a Let's Play on that. But it makes sense because the drug businesses and stuff, you can do that with him. Of course they are. It makes sense because you would take over Vice City with him. And given the way that Diaz is, how he set us up, it makes perfect sense how that would happen. So it ties in perfectly. Unless he has another brother that we don't know about. But that's got to be him. If you haven't played that, I recommend you go play it. It's for the PSP, but it got re-released for PS2 a few years later.
Get patched up and meet me on the bridge to Star Island, okay?
Okay, I got you. You got ID?
And on that note, guys, we're going to stop it here. Thank you for joining me for this episode of GTA Vice City. If you like this episode, do me a favor, drop a like and subscribe to help the channel and the series grow. My name is Raven from the Sky, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Tommy, Tomas, it's Cortez. Look, the French are giving me all kinds of trouble, amigo. Them hypocrites. They spend 100 years stealing from poor countries. And they call me a thief, huh? I'm going to need your help as soon as possible, amigo. So please hurry, huh? Tommy, I need you, all right?